Ted Griggs' 40-year career in television started when he transferred to SF State in the spring of 1980. Within a year, he was the news director of campus radio station KSFS and was awarded the first ever SF State Broadcast Communication Arts Bob Brown Memorial Scholarship for broadcast journalism. During college, Ted started work for Golden Gators Productions, GGP Sports, as a producer and on-air reporter. In 1988, Ted got a chance to venture out of sports and produce 6 documentaries for Time magazine, including Man in Space and Heroes of the Earth, about the Goldman Environmental Awards, and Visions of Freedom, chronicling the advent of democracy across the world. Ted moved to the Bay Area Regional Sports Networks and became president and general manager in 2007, where he oversaw coverage of the Giants' 3 world championships and subsequent parade, and 2 of the Warriors' 3 NBA championships. He pushed his networks beyond game coverage to initiate a focus on community engagement and social justice programming, including Out, about East Bay native Glenn Burke, baseball's first openly gay player, and You Can Play, a public service announcement initiative featuring star players from local teams which highlights acceptance of LGBTQ athletes. Ted also developed the annual Game Changers Award, in which Bay Area athletes such as Steph Curry, Derek Carr, Hunter Pence, Draymond Green, and others honor coaches who had a positive impact on their life. The event has raised money for Coaching Corps charity, which trains college students, including those at SF State, to volunteer as coaches and mentors in at-risk communities such as Hunters Point, Oakland, and Richmond. In 2016, Ted moved to the East Coast to become NBC Sports president, group production, and programming leader. There, he continued social justice programming, now on a national level, with programs like Tomboy, which explored gender equity in sports. Ted moved back to California in the summer of 2021 and started his own production company, Seven Feathers Films, focusing on the core values he learned at SF State. He's written a screenplay on Glenn Burke's life with the working title Safe at First, and is in development on a film about 1970s Morgan State University lacrosse team, the first HBCU lacrosse team ever, which defeated the #1 ranked team in the nation, which was a Southern school named after a Confederate general. The best part of his SF State experience was and is the friendships Ted made, including his roommate Dave Oliviero, who tragically died in 2019, KPX sportscaster Dennis O'Donnell, and his wife, Amy Morton Griggs. He's been a member of the SF State Foundation Board since 2012, and he co-chairs the Athletics Advisory Committee with his friend Dennis O'Donnell. Ted shows his Gator pride to every visitor to his front door who meets his pet Gator mascot, Victor.